My experience has been amazing. I'm very grateful for my experience in foster care. Obviously, there were good and bad things about my experience, but mainly good. So I came into care when I was 7. I'm 22 now. I came into care with my younger brother and my younger sister. We were very lucky. We got to stay together as a group. Not many foster families take in 3 kids under 7.
Being of Asian descent, when I first entered care, the foster care agency put me into a service, put me into another family who was the same culture, so Asian, like Chinese Asian culture. And I guess for the first like four months out of my foster care experience before I left that place, I was able to, I guess, build a foundation in a way that I didn't think was possible. Being able to live in another Asian household, eating. For me, a lot of my culture is around food. So, eating rice, for example, is a common artifact that I guess a lot of people wouldn't understand.
I think in Victoria, there's I think almost 10,000 children and young people in out-of-home care, and they come into the care system because of a variety of different reasons. And they just need to feel like they're basically they're equal, as same as other children and young people, whether it's your own children or friends of children. Just because they are in out-of-home care, it doesn't mean that they can't reach their potentials like every other Australian children and young people. So young people can thrive to be who they want to be. They just need that support and the guidance by foster care.
With that solid foundation I got in foster care, I was able to move on with, and persevere and be resilient about the things that I had. So, building that kind of resilience in young people is really important. The culture, the resilience, the foundation. Like if you have those 3, I think you're pretty much solid built.
I had so many Berry Street workers, so many DHS workers, but I'm very grateful that I got to keep the same foster parents. They became my parents. After a few weeks, I started calling them mum and dad. It just felt like home. They took us in like we were their own children. I definitely felt safer when I was with my younger brother and sister. I couldn't have imagined if we got separated. I'm sure I would have just been constantly worried about where they ended up, if I was going to be able to see them ever again.
A good foster carer incorporates the ideas of good communication, so being able to communicate what they're trying to say to the young person. Another one is potentially like knowing or trying to relate with the young person, understanding the young person as a whole, on a more grassroots level, understanding the young person and what their needs are. Some young people may prefer to be studying in a library, not at home, and giving them that opportunities to study in the library, or helping them find avenues where they can study, for example.
They encourage happiness. They listen, and they don't have to know what you're going through, but to just be there in case you need it, and they can help you and guide you, and let kids know that they have support, and if they need help, they can get it. I just remember so much love and support, so that just made me so comfortable. I guess what makes a good foster carer is they don't judge, they love, they support, and they try and make you happy.
Treating all kids in the house as one and not having different rules for different children, whether it's your own children or those that are in care, but also getting them involved, so whether it's cooking, shopping, family activities, so making them feel they're part of the family